attendance. That list remains as is, except that just a minor update that the Deputy President, the former Deputy President of the Republic, Mayor Pumzile Mlambo-Ngcuka, will not be attending. Unfortunately, he is unable to do so. But the rest of the former speakers, the former Deputy President, the former Presidents that we have announced already will be attending. As we have said before, we've got 263 guests. That is a capacity that we have in the public gallery in this city hall. So that is the number of guests that will be allowed, and all the tickets or the seats have been fully subscribed. We've said that we've got 10 netball captains of different countries who are here for the World Cup. We've said also that there is a board, Netball World Cup board president who will also be attending, as well as the president and the chairman of the Cricket South Africa will be here. The number of media that have been accredited to cover these important events remains at 670. And then we've got about 16 members of the media that will be chosen or have been chosen working with the Parliamentary Press Gallery Association that will have access to the media gallery in the hall. So the rest of us who will be watching it, I will be joining you, you are not alone, we will be watching it from here. So that 15 number will be also having some photographers as part of it who will be taking pictures on a rotational basis. So there will be colleagues from the Parliamentary Communication Services that are assisting the photographers to ensure that there is a smooth transition and rotation to be able to do their job. In terms of the logistics, we are expecting members of Parliament and guests to start arriving from 4 o'clock this afternoon. They will be shuttled and dropped off at the entrance to the Grand Parade. Provision will be made for you to capture the arrival and as well as the procession. All media, and this is very important, all media must clear off the drop-off zone. So if you decide to go and to interview, to take photographs of members as they are arriving, by 17:30, 5:30, we must clear that area and come back to this site of the venue. Scaffolds have been provided for photographers and videographers at identified focal points. I'm sure colleagues, you have already been using them. The central scaffold has been erected behind the perimeter fence as per the request and agreement. And photographers and videographers and other media are expected to be at their respective stations at 17:45. No further movement will be allowed from there on until the procession concludes and the president enters the hall. So after the State of the Nation address, as usual, we will arrange a space for reactions by various political representatives of political parties, so they know where you are. They will come and engage with you. There has been an issue that has been doing the rounds in the media. Perhaps I should address it, about the cost and the budget of this year's State of the Nation address. As we have announced, we have budgeted about 8 million for this State of the Nation address. But I must say that we are forced as Parliament to pay more than we would have paid if we were still in the precincts of Parliament as we know them. Because the things that we have to pay for, previously we did not have to pay for. Things like broadcasting facilities, your live transmission to the various television stations in the country in order to reach and to involve South Africans into the business of Parliament, the conferencing facilities. Those are the things that we did not have to pay for. But here, we have to pay, and that is a market price, competitive process that we have followed to compare prices and to go for the best available price in the market, to hire those broadcast facilities, your cameras, your conferencing systems, the big screens in the hall, etc. Those are the greatest key cost drivers, and I think they will account for about 90% of the cost of the State of the Nation address. So that we are paying, we are renting those equipment or facilities between 800,000 to 900,000 rands a day. So we are anticipated, of course, to pay more this year because we started with the joint sitting to honor the late founding speaker of the National Assembly in a joint sitting this Monday. So we put those things, and they will remain. They remain 3 days before the joint sitting. They remain for the whole week. They will remain for the other week for the debate on the State of the Nation address and the reply by the President. And they will remain also for the budget that will follow. So you can imagine, do your maths, almost 1 million rand a day over those days. That is what we have to pay. And we are obligated under the Constitution to ensure public involvement, to ensure that the public participates in what is happening in Parliament. Because otherwise we will just sit here and close the doors and then have the speech, and it will be cheap. We will pay close to nothing. So the Constitution, in terms of participatory democracy, public involvement, public participation, we have to ensure that we are open, we are transparent, and we are involving all South Africans in the work of the institution. The red carpet, people sometimes they signify or attach red carpet to pomp and ceremony and whatever. We don't know what that means. But the red carpet is something that we have been having. It belongs to us. We bought over 20 years ago. So we roll it in, we roll it out, we roll it back for the next State of the Nation address. So it's not even something that we pay for or we hire. So it is just really taken as a signage that when members of Parliament and guests arrive, they must follow it, so that it will take them. Like if you were to follow it now, you will see that it takes you to the chamber, and then in the other one it will take you to up there to the public gallery. So you must not attach any significance really to the red carpet. It's something that we bought a long time ago. It's an old rag. We roll it back after this, and we're going to use it again next year or other State of the Nation address. So those are the things that I thought I should deal with. But this is just really an opportunity to interact with you. If there's any questions of clarity, I'm here to deal with them. Thank you very much. Anyone with any question for clarity? And this is.
You said the media must clear the way around 5 o'clock.
5:30.
They must come here?
Yes, they must come. Yes, so after 5:30, we must come back here. We must clear that area because that's where, after the arrival of the members of Parliament, we go and the guests, because they are the first to arrive, and they go and take their seat. So then the procession, the formal procession will begin of the 3 spheres of government, as well as the 3 states, the 3 arms of the state. Yeah.
Just on the cost, you mentioned that for the SONA is 8 million by I think pricing will then increase when we have budget.
Yeah, that's what we budgeted. The actual cost we will be able to quantify after the State of the Nation address. So I don't want to, I'm just saying that I'm giving you an idea of the main cost drivers and for you to do your own calculations. But what we actually end up spending, we will be able to give you the figure after we have reconciled everything after the State of the Nation address. It looks like. Any other question? Okay, thank you very much, colleagues. You are welcome, and welcome to those who are coming from outside of Cape Town. They are new faces. They are colleagues. Next year, we'll make sure that we wear in uniform so that we are easily identifiable. I'm going to force them to, I think we'll choose a golden part of our color scheme. So we'll wear gold Kaiser Chiefs suits, all of us, because the manager of communication is a Kaiser Chiefs fan. So all of us, we are going to wear. Thank you very much, colleagues. The colleagues from the PCS, they are here. If you need anything, we'll make sure that we provide you with whatever service that you need. So those who are supposed to go to the media gallery, Kutala is there. You will have your own special identification to allow you to get there. Thank you.